ladies and gentlemen, but probably just gentlemen, and if you're a lady watching this, then that's fine too. I'm White Persuasion, aka Ryan, and this is Dating Advice with yours truly, Ryan. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, this is about preparation for dates. If you want to get ahead of the game, then go check out my last two videos of dating advice with Ryan. In those two videos, we look at how to get the girl, because you might not know how, but it's very helpful to know how. And then the other one was where to go on a date. Both of those were about, a year old. So you might think, oh, what do you know about anything? You're rusty, you haven't been on dates in a year because, your only existence is whenever you're on YouTube, so therefore you didn't exist. Well, I can counter that point with, yes, I have been on dates, and yes, I know exactly what to do, because girls love me. So as Valentine's approaches, I thought, hey, I should give my subscribers some tips, because, you might not have fully won over the girl's heart, and, she may be the one, which means you take her to McDonald's. And I know that all of my subscribers are already studs. Trust me, I know this because only studs subscribe to me because I give the best, tips and stuff. And I know some of you may be nervous about your date, but as one legendary commenter once said, it's alright, White Persuasion's here to help you. So let's get right on with the tips. Tip number 1, before you do anything, buy chocolate, buy bears, buy any presents, or even think about what you're gonna wear, you first need to think of the vehicle you're gonna ride in style in. Some of the obvious choices would probably be like a nice car that you would rent, say a Lambo. I mean, even if you want to buy the car, that's alright too, because you get to keep it forever until it wrecks or breaks down. Or you can go with another vehicle that starts with an L. You know what it is? It's called a limo. Limo. Get a limo. Or if you think she might be the one, which it doesn't matter if they're the one for me, I always do this as my personal vehicle of choice. It would have to be my horse Buttercup. I mean, you could rent a different horse or buy a different horse. I mean, I don't know how close you live to me, so you might be able to take Buttercup out for a ride. I'm not 100% sure because, because of all the Big Macs I've been feeding Buttercup, I still gotta stop that habit. You see, really any of these three choices are good choices because, the Lamborghini, you can go fast and really give that sense of thrill and fun. The limo just shows a lot of class and a lot of space to have fun in. Wink wink. LOL. Swag with the money dollar sign. And then the horse is just an experience unlike anything else. Now the next tip I have is about clothing and what you should wear. Depending on where you're going should really decide what to wear. I prefer, say, I were to go to a McDonald's because it's really good. I would dress up with a suit and tie just to show that I'm high class, even though the food may not be as high class, because I've done studies, it's not as high class as it was a year ago. But say if you were to go to some fancy restaurant, what I personally like to do is show that I will not conform to the rules and show them, especially the girl I'm with, I will show them that I am worth it. So I show I can just be a regular guy by wearing my, what I like to call, Ron Burgundy suit. All the links are in the description, but basically what this consists of is an orange robe. It comes in about $30. It's a bit expensive, but yeah. And then I like to wear my Ron Burgundy underwear. Ooh, yeah, I know. They're pretty nice. So those together go really great, and you can just pull off any Ron Burgundy line like I'm kind of a big deal. Now, tip number 3 is you can put on a slightly different voice or slightly different accent, like say if you want to go deeper and, you know, sound more manly, you could be like, "Hello, ma'am. Are you ready to go on this date?" Or maybe you want to go a little bit, I don't know, say a different accent. Texan maybe, because Texans always sound sexy and manly. "Hello, ma'am. Just wondering if you were ready for our date and your friends here. How would y'all like to go dancing with me? We can do two-stepping and other things." Oh, and this guy right here, the boyfriend of one of your friends, this man speaks the truth. I tell you that right now. He speaks the truth in everything he says, and I wouldn't mind befriending him. Another good accent option would probably have to be Canadian, because it shows that you're really nice and generous and really care about people. Like, say, "Oh, sorry there, I didn't see ya. Would you like a free donut?" Or you could go a little bit more classy and still have a great sound to you, like, say, British. "How you doing, babe?" Oh, excuse me, that doesn't sound quite right.
See, just like this. And by doing this, she will fall in love with you. Another tip is to... Sorry.
This one's a tad different, but it's about confidence. You know, a lot of people don't have confidence, especially when they're speaking. Like, they're afraid they're gonna say the word wrong. Like, you gotta have really, really good confidence, alright, guys? Because having confidence is really helpful. The way I like to get confidence is find a jam that really gets me going, and I start feeling it, and I'm just ready to, you know, start breaking out in song and dance, because, you know, I feel all the energy, all the vibes going through my body. And a few of these songs would be, number one would probably have to be No Interruptions by Hoodie Allen. It's a good one, though it is not the best one. Here are two more songs that are much better than No Interruptions. This one works especially well on Friday, and it also has a sequel, and it is called Friday by Rebecca Black. And the best thing about this song for me is that I've learned to play it on guitar, so I can serenade the woman I'm with by just going, "Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday." And my number one hype song, I know everyone saw it coming, but it's Darude Sandstorm. Because, like, how could you just not love that song? It's like do 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 do. It just gets you hyped, and you just do the Carlton to it. Like, you just jump all around the house, and like, especially if you're alone, you just start screaming like, "Whoa!" And those songs right there give me a lot of confidence. It's true. And they'll give you confidence too. Tip number 18, because I lost track, so I came up with a random number for the tip. This tip is about buying presents. As a famous football player who won tons of medals and fought in the Vietnam War once said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get." Sadly for him, he didn't know that you could turn the box over and then it would then tell you what chocolates you get. So technically you do know what you're gonna get, so therefore you should buy chocolates that are really, really tasty, and make sure they're in like a heart thing. The container is like a heart, and make sure it comes with at least 200 pieces, because yo bae need real chocolate, okay? And that chocolate gotta last forever. 5 excuse me. Also, if you plan to get a bear, the bear has to at least be taller than them, or else, you know, it's really pointless. I'll put a link in the description of one that you can buy. It's really, really cheap, and it's good size for the price, you know. It's a bargain. It's a steal. Like, you're basically losing money if you don't buy it. Tip number 23. Just be yourself. Or be the polar opposite of yourself, because, like, no one usually likes your actual self. I mean, no one gets married to someone that they actually know. I mean, at least successful people, like, you know, on the TV shows and yeah. So that concludes the tips, and without a doubt, you will definitely have a good date if you follow these tips and follow my other dating advice tips, because Valentine's Day is just more than a day. It's a date of a day. So I hope all of you have a very swell Valentine's. And on my persuasion, cue the hearts into the love of the sky. Blow kisses to those you love. and cue the outro. Wink.